And now, let's meet the starting lineup for the Eastern Conference champions, the Orlando Magic. At one guard, number 11, 6'5", a rookie from Western Kentucky University, Courtney Lee. The other guard, number 1, 6'2", 10th campaign out of Fresno State, Rafer Alston. At one forward, number 15, 6'10", 9th season from Turkey, Edu Turgulu. The other forward, number 9, 6'10", 11th season out of Elite Elsik High School, Richard Lewis. And at center, number 12, 6'11", his 5th campaign from Southwest Atlanta Christian Academy, Dwight Howard. The head coach in his 5th year, Stan Van Gundy. And now, on your feet, time to greet the home team. The franchise with 14 NBA titles, the most wins in NBA history. The Western Conference champions, your Los Angeles Lakers. And one forward, number 3, 6'8", 5th year of UCLA, Trevor Ariza. The other forward is number 16, 7 feet, 8th campaign from Spain, Pau Gasol. Starting at center, number 17, 7 feet, 4th year from St. Joseph's High School, Andrew Bynum. At one guard, number 2, 6'1", 13th campaign out of Arkansas, Little Rock, Derek Fisher. And the other guard is number 24, 6'6", 13th year from Lower Merion High School, Kobe Bryant. The head coach in his 18th year, Hall of Famer Phil Jackson. Ladies and gentlemen, Game 2 starts now.
And so it continues. You've lived your life for this one moment. A chance to march into the pantheon of greatness, where a legacy of champions awaits.
Get ready for basketball battle, the NBA
An almost unthinkable storyline has unfolded in this NBA Finals. And I'm guaranteeing everybody here, next year we're going to win it again. Tonight, the real season begins.
Underestimate the heart of a champion.
It's 89-84 Sixers, and they get inside. I want to tell you something. Somebody up there is on our side. Now it's on the floor. What a play by James. Oh my!
The Staples Center packed once again, and the Laker fans hoping Kobe Bryant will be brilliant as he was in Game 1. The Laker defense was superb as the NBA Finals opened up with a lopsided win. Meanwhile, Dwight Howard needs to return to dominant form as this gritty Orlando Magic team will look once again and try and bounce back after a difficult loss as we get set for Game 2 of the 2009 NBA Finals. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Game 2 along with Mark Jackson and Jeff Van Gundy. Mike Green on hand. Doris Burke will join us shortly. Hard to have the Lakers play any better than they did in Game 1. And Mark, that's 2 straight games. In the clincher against the Nuggets, they win by 27. They win in Game 1 by 25. Kobe Bryant, he really was the definition of leading his team to victory in that first game.
Well, no question about it, Mike. Kobe Bryant was as focused as I've ever seen him in his entire career. You talk about a guy with one mindset. That's to win, seek and destroy. Certainly in Game 1, he took care of business. Recognized that they were guarding him one-on-one, was in attack mode time and time again. Did not matter who was defending him. Made plays on the offensive end, showed why he's the best in the world. You dare him to shoot jump shots, did not settle. Kept his foot on the pedal all night long. Isolation, fundamentally sound, made plays, and then 8 minutes to go in the game, up 26, didn't stop there. Continued to lead his team, ultimately for the big prize.
When he plays like that, so scary for the opponent. Meanwhile, the opponent, the Orlando Magic, some real scary numbers in Game 1. 29% shooting, out-rebounded by 14. Points in the paint by the Lakers, 56. Where do you start if you're the Magic?
Well, Pat Riley once said, no rebounds, no rings. It starts with aggression on the boards. The longer Lakers just beat up the Orlando Magic on the boards. Secondly, they've got to make Kobe Bryant feel them. They've got to show him the ultimate respect by showing him no respect at all and being the aggressor. And finally, Dwight Howard has to lead a front court that is more dominant. Dwight Howard can physically punish Gasol and Bynum. He needs to do that at both ends of the floor.
It was the Magic's worst performance of their playoffs, but as we've said, this team has bounced back every time. Can they do it tonight? Game 2 tip-off coming up next. Spanish language version of tonight's game presented by ESPN Deportes. Just use that SAP button as we're set for Game 2. A one-sided, lopsided Laker victory in Game 1. The Orlando Magic set to come back. Had an extra day to think about it since Thursday. And as we've said all along, as we said during Game 1, this is a team so resilient. They've done it several times after bad losses. But they're playing right now against the Laker team that is operating on all cylinders. Ray Froston gets inside, misses Gasol the rebound. Kobe Bryant pulls up his first shot short, and Courtney Lee the rebound. Mark, so much made about the Magic and coming back. And you'd expect them to play much better. You'd expect them to shoot better. But a big question, can the Lakers stay as hungry and focused as they've been the last couple of games?
Well, they certainly can. You know, you take a look at the last 3 games, they've played exceptional. But the important thing, if you're the Magic, force them to respond to adversity.
Courtney Lee easily gets to the basket, and the Magic get on the board first.
And they doubled Dwight Howard when he faced up. And a good drive by Courtney Lee against a closeout.
Stan Van Gundy said defensively, the Lakers were great in Game 1. And when they play with that type of defensive effort, they're almost unbeatable. As Fisher misses badly on his first shot attempt.
And to me, this is what Dwight Howard's got to do. He's got to run the floor and get early post position. Great job in drawing the foul on Bynum. He should be ahead of the ball, Mike, the entire game. Well, he puts pressure on the defense. And if he can post up and get paint catches before the defense sets, he can attack and get to the basket.
Well, the thing is, when your big man runs like that, it makes life so much easier for everybody else on the floor.
Meanwhile, offensive foul. Rashard Lewis, a moving screen. 2 quick, tight calls. That call on Bynum wasn't a heck of a lot there. We'll see if that's the way it's going to go throughout as Fisher will inbound.
Well, let's hope so.
Good, you get that out of the way early. We like that. As long as you don't get in that fetal position you promised.